Hello, everybody. Today I want to talk about something political, about the mistake of recognizing Palestine. If you want me to continue with this kind of video, please consider giving a super chat, super thanks, something from YouTube, because most of my videos are not monetized. So with all like this, let's start. Recently, 3 other countries have announced that they will recognize Palestine as a state. Those 3 countries are Norway, Ireland, and Spain, increasing the number of countries that recognize this state. The decision is one of rewarding Hamas and leftist propaganda. Through their decision the states only reward the terrorist organization with a state. But let's start with the beginning. After the First World War, the Ottoman Empire fell apart, and the region between the Jordan River and the Mediterranean Sea was administered by the British Empire, being in part organized in the British Mandate of Palestine. Between 1922 and 1947, large masses of Jewish moved to the region. In 1922, the total population was approximately 800,000. Most of the area was free land. Most of that was empty land. Nobody owned that land, so this is very important. Until 1945, the population grew to 1.8, 1.9, 1.7, 1.8 millions, of which 1 million were Muslims, Arab, and the rest was Jews, Christian, and Druze. In 1947, the Palestinian problem is transferred from the UK, from the British Empire, to the UN, where this came with a proposal to partition the area into states, one for Jews and the rest of the part for Muslim. The idea was rejected by Muslim, and in 1948, Israel declared its own independence. The first Arab-Israeli war broke out in 1948. 5 states, Lebanon, Syria, Iraq, and Egypt, Saudi, all gathered under the Egyptian command and attacked Israel. Israel emerged victorious from this confrontation and received some territories, but also expelled the Muslims for these territories. Gaza remained under the control of Egyptian, and the West Bank was administered by the Jordan. The creation of the PLO is another important element in this story. It was founded in 1964, aiming to liberate Palestine at all cost. It was founded by the Arab states, but in my opinion, it is an agency controlled by the USSR to counterbalance the power of the United Front, like US, UK, and France, because Israel, it was saw by the Russian as a state controlled by the America, which is a stupid idea, because Israel is its own state, have own politics. In 1967 was again a war, and in 1973 was another war. This war was against Israel, and Israel emerged victorious. There are many conflicts, but I want to focus on the gradual recognition of the Palestine as a state. Today, only 142 states out of 193 recognize this state. The recognition of the Palestinian right to govern themselves was reaffirmed at the UN by Resolution 3236 of November 22, 1974. It also recognized the PLO as the representative body of the Palestinian territories. In 1988, the state of Palestine was recognized by communist states, notably its USSR, and its ally was recognized by the developing countries. Notable are the African states, and was also recognized by the non-alignment states. And in this, Brazil, it's a notable state. In 1989, the UN recognized the decision of 98 states about Palestine. After 1990, the situation changed again. In 1991, the Madrid Peace Conference take place, where the two sides, Israel and Palestine, agree on humanitarian aid issues. In 1993, following the Oslo Agreement, Israel recognized the PLO as the representative of the Palestinian, but not at de facto Palestinian state. Here is something to add about Hamas, which was founded in 1987. After 2007, it took complete control over the Gaza Strip. The PLO remained in control in West Bank. A notable mention is the fact that in September 2011, when President Mahmoud Abbas submitted an application to the United Nations to accept Palestine as a member state, Palestine became a UN non-member observer state in 2012 due to the another important thing I want to add here is due to the large number of the Muslims and shawarma brain Ukistani in Sweden in 2014, recognition of Palestine was made by this country. On January 1st, 2024, were 139 UN states that recognize Palestine. So there are over 140 states that recognize and have political and economical relation and can do business with Palestine. And here I want to add my opinion about this, why I think recognition for many states to that particular place as a state, it's a mistake because will increase the conflict in the region. I come with 3 reasons here, and I do believe these are just my opinion. First reason, Palestine is infected by terror. For Hamas, it is the gift that every terrorist organization dream of. If in 2014, 2015, when the USA was fighting against ISIS, the rest of the world recognized their authority on the occupied territory, it would have been a state there that was the right to buy conventional manufactured weapons. And I think it's a mistake to the recognition of Palestine because Hamas become an institution that control a state. And this conflict will be between two states. Hamas can conclude official alliance with the neighboring states. The conflict will no longer be between Israel and a terrorist organization, but between a state of Israel and other Arab states. This is so big mistake then can transform that area. And we will have 23 states and 0 Jewish state. The internationalization of the terrorism. The second reason is Palestine become of the center of operational of all terrorist organization in the Muslim world. The local population being the place and the main mass of people that will be so many people to add to the army of destroyers. The third reason, Iran can officially support them with weapons and everything necessary to destroy Israel, to make legal business with weapons, and even if put there some nuclear missiles which can attack direct the security of entire world. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say. I made this video. I make a small script in the morning. I just add some information by my mind. That's the reason I have these breaks. The situation can be worse if that state continue to gain recognition. If you want to see more about political, religious, economically, and other kind of videos, please consider giving out. Thanks. Super thanks. Thank you so much. Good night.